I think the competitive aspect and the fact that like I've always been pretty competitive, and so I like playing games where you can win, and also where you can lose. That's equally important. But just also the creativity that you're allowed to have in Smash, and just the fact that you can have your own style and play style, even though everybody uses similar characters. Like you can be totally different from someone else who plays the same character as you.
15 years ago.
Honestly, I think the fact that it's not online. I think the fact that you have to sit down next to the other person and be at the same TV, like there isn't this disconnect. Like you have to actually travel, and I think that that's why it's been able to stay around, stay relevant, because just there's been such a strong community built around it. Because you have to know all these people, and you get to know all these people really well, and so I think that that's been super critical in just forging this sense of community and the sense of culture, and that's why it's still going strong. So the Boulder Smash Club Facebook page has almost 500 people in it. But we regularly get about 100 people coming out every single week for both the Melee section and Smash Core section. The Melee tournaments get between 40 and 50 people, which is like by far the biggest weekly in Colorado. And every single week those people bring out between like 12 and 15 full setups. That's like the big CRT, which for some reason we have to play on. There's no other way. And like a Melee station. And so that's the community crowdfunding, the materials, all the hardware, just to be able to play the game. I mean, streaming is how people know that your tournament exists. Melee is an amazing spectator game, and I love watching it. Everybody loves watching it. You don't even have to know what it's about to enjoy, at least like these Nintendo characters fighting. And so, being able to show, your best players and these good matches, and having people watch it, and just observing your region and being able to gain respect on a larger scale through streaming your matches, like that's a big deal. Almost every single tournament that you go to is going to be streamed now. My tag is Laika. It was the first animal to orbit the Earth. It was a Russian name of a dog. It was in like the Sputnik, I think. And I don't know, I think tags give you a little bit of just a personality within the scene beyond just, like, oh, I'm Connor. I mean, there are some people that I only call by their tags, even though I've known them by their first name for months, years before I ever knew them as their tag, just because the Smash community really gives you an identity. And I think that through the game, I've gotten to know people a lot better as like Nosebleed or Sad2J than I have, as themselves as people. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, because I still like them as people, but I just spent so much time with them under this different premise of being an opponent or a competitor that's a lot of who they are to me now. Personally, I have to shower before a tournament. I absolutely have to. I feel like I just play terribly if I don't. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I know too many people who don't do that I'm just like, I need to do this to make up for some part of the community. But yeah, I like to work out before I play. I like to feel good mentally so that I can try and play. I don't know if it's necessarily a ritual, but like my club just got jerseys. So we're all going to try and wear jerseys to clubs, and especially out of city tournaments, trying to represent our, Boulder